Yeah. Do you like English speaking or English writing?
Speaking.
Speaking, okay. Yeah. Well, debate is good then. It will teach you to speak, clearly, to give your opinions about things, right? All
Yeah.
right. How about Hannah? You just joined us. Hello, Hannah. How are you? Hannah 12.
Hi, thank you.
Hannah, are you the teacher's helper today? We have a teacher's helper today. Are you the teacher's helper?
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, you're not. Okay, because there was a student who's 12 years old who's supposed to be our teacher's helper. And
Teacher Brandon,
hello,
the
how are you?
teacher helper cannot join today because she have the debate competition today.
Ah, okay, she's actually in a debate competition. All right.
Yeah, so next week, all right? Yeah.
All right, so then the students know she's good if she's at a competition today.
Yes.
Would you like to welcome all the students? They're joining one by one. We have 13 so far. We have Mr. Henry just joined us, Andrew. Duke's iPad, is that yours? Duke's iPad, or is that?
No, it's not me.
Okay, I
So
see Henry.
please.
Hey, Henry. Okay, so there's Mr. Henry. Hello, Henry. Those cool headphones.
Hi.
All right. Hello, Henry. Nice to meet you. How are you? Hey, Henry, do you like computer games? Because that looks like a computer game headset.
Yeah, I like playing games.
Yeah, we just talked about that last night in the Saturday writing class. There was a picture of a chair and the computer game, so that's a real game playing. Henry, how old are you?
9.
9, yeah. Do you like speaking English?
Yeah. I'm trying to learn Vietnamese.
Yeah.
I'm good at English, but I know a little bit about Vietnamese.
All right. Now, what language do you like best, English or Vietnamese? What do you speak most?
English. I mostly speak English.
Oh, really? But
Brendan, I think Henry is not in Vietnam.
Oh,
Henry, where are you from?
Yeah, where are you, Henry?
Canada? Henry? Which country are you from, Henry?
Country, huh?
Yeah.
Or Andrew, Henry or Andrew? Who just speak before?
Yeah.
Henry, yeah?
Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
Đó là English name của con. Give Vietnamese name của con là.
All right. But Henry, where do you live? Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Live where I live right now?
Yeah.
I live in Richmond.
Richmond,
Australia?
Virginia?
What?
Richmond in Australia? Which country?
In Canada.
Oh, Richmond, Canada.
So Brandon, you will have a few students, occasionally when they say my Vietnamese is not good, you understand that they're not living in Vietnam. They're from Canada, Australia, and somewhere in Europe too, French also, like Germany too. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna make them work harder, Miss Duke. No, you guys are gonna have to help your fellow students then. If you hear your fellow student, your classmate make a mistake, don't laugh or say that's crazy. Just say, let me help you a little bit. It's nice to be a friend and help people, right? I've been in classes before they would say, oh my God, teacher, I can't believe that boy just said that. That sounds so crazy. You say, oh, no, we want to be respectful of each other and help each other as much as we can, right? All right. Hey, I see Andrew now. Andrew, are you in Vietnam or are you in another country? Hello, Andrew. Andrew Ngo or Nyo. Andrew Nyo. Hello, Andrew.
Andrew? Who? Who is Andrew?
There. He has his microphone. Oh, you're in Vietnam? Okay. And you speak great English too, though, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like speaking English?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Andrew, how old are you?
I'm 11.
11, you look big. Do you like sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball. Andrew, I live in Japan and I live in Hiroshima, Japan. I've lived here for 32 years, but I'm American. And Hiroshima has a basketball team called the Dragonflies. And I think they're number 1 or number 2. So they were on television as champions yesterday. It was pretty cool. They have an orange outfit. What color is your basketball outfit, Andrew?
Blue.
Blue. Now, do you play, you're 11, so do you play primary basketball or secondary basketball?
Primary.
Primary. Now, how tall are you, Andrew? You look tall.
1 meter 53
Yeah, so that's pretty tall for 11 years old. What position do you play in basketball then?
defender.
Defender. Very cool. Very good. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, Andrew, do you know the famous Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
My brother used to meet with him because he was Michael Jordan's car manager. And so he said he was a very nice guy, but really tall. And they used to talk about his American car collection. My brother John was like a high level car guy. All right, I'm just checking all the names. We have Hannah and Andrew and Henry and Con and Duke. Okay, so Duke's iPad, may we call you Duke?
No, my name is T.
T, okay.
Can you rename, please?
Yeah. Can you type it in? TI for Duke's iPad. Thanks.
How you pronounce, how you spell your name? Can you rename?
T.
TI or TY?
THI? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's look.
Can you how old are you and where you from?
I'm 13 years old and I'm from Vietnam.
Okay.
I know Vietnam. Which city, please?
In Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay. So what you do, you will put I'm rename for you now, but next time when you in the class, can you put, like everyone, can we have stop 1 minute? 1 minute, can you rename, like, put your age and your city or your country, right? So that help teacher Brandon to understand where you're from. Yeah. All right.
Mia. Okay, I see Mia now. Good.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead, teacher Brandon. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, so it's easier for me to call you these names, I don't know the Vietnamese names lately. Like I see Min, is it Min or Ming? My pronunciation isn't so good, so I put some names there. We have T, Henry, Andrew, Wendy, Mia, Leon, Min, Lucy, of course, Lucy. It's great to see Lucy again. Hey, Lucy, you have more energy in the morning than you do at night. Are you a morning person? Lucy, you got more energy in the morning. Are you a morning? Do you like mornings better than evenings?
Yes.
I think so.
I like morning.
you have so much more energy. It's good to see, Lucy. All right. How about Tan Nam? Who is Tan Nam? Now, I know Tan is the family name, so Nam is the first name. So if you could use an English name or something. By the way, I love this name, Dippo. Is Dippo a Vietnamese name, Henry? Or what is that? Dippo. That's like kind of a cool name, Dippo. Or Dippo.
I don't know. I don't know what Dippo is.
Andrew, who is Dippo? D-I-P-P-O. Dippo.
What? Dippo? Who's
Yeah.
Dippo?
Well, he's down there. His name's D-I-P. There's Dippo. Hey, Dippo, can I call you Dippo? How do you say that name?
Yeah.
Dippo, okay. Hey, Dippo, what is that behind you? Do you like Japanese anime?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what's cool about that anime behind you, Dippo? Those lights behind you are like Christmas lights that people put on their houses in America and Canada. So it's kind of interesting they use those. What is the name of that anime behind you? What's his name?
Yeah, I know his name.
Yeah. What's his name? Can you tell us?
Gojo Satoru.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, now I know it. All right. Very cool. So, Dippo, I live in Japan, so I should know all these names. I have to study them more because students all over the world love Japanese anime or manga, right?
Yeah, me too.
So what's your favorite manga, Dippo?
There's very much manga like Jujutsu Kaisen, like Dragon Ball.
Oh, Dragon Ball, yeah. I'm laughing because my nephew lives in Chicago. He loves Dragon Ball. And he visited me in Japan about 10 years ago.
But the Dragon Ball is dead.
He's dead? That's
Yeah,
terrible.
because the author is dead.
Oh, the author died. I didn't know that. That's sad. Yeah,
Yeah.
my nephew bought a Dragon Ball costume at a store in Japan, and it was only $3. And he was so happy that he bought one for his friend too, so they could wear on Halloween. It was really crazy. All right, good English, Dippo. I'm happy that you're talking. Good to see you. And we have Henry and Andrew and Lucy and Tree. Thank you. I'm sorry. And Min and Wendy and Leon and Hannah and Mia. All right, you guys, are you ready to begin? I think we're all here, so I want to share a screen with you. Now, we probably won't use the breakout rooms today because we don't have our helper here today. So we'll do this all together. I've been asking people like Dippo questions about Japanese anime and manga. And I asked Andrew some questions about basketball, Lucy if she likes morning classes or evening classes better. So that's called small talk or chit chat. It's called getting to know you one by one. So I get to know your character, listen to your English. So today we're just going to introduce ourselves. So we've done the names and we've done the ages so far. Can you tell us the next thing is your city? Like Dippo says Ho Chi Minh City. Henry is in Richmond in Canada. Henry, in Richmond, is that in Ontario or is it British Columbia?
British Columbia.
I thought so. You know, there are Richmonds all over the world. There's Richmond, Australia. Richmond in England is the original Richmond. There's Richmond, Virginia, Richmond, British Columbia, Richmond, California.
How many Richmond is there?
Yeah, I think I can think at least 5 or 6, Henry. There's Richmond, California, Virginia, British Columbia, Australia, Richmond, maybe 4 or 5. Yeah. Oh, the original English Richmond is 5. But what's crazy, Henry, is 2 of the Richmonds in England and America are really famous history places. Richmond, they're really powerful cities in American history and British history. So they're I'll tell you more about that later, but they're really famous. I love history, so they're really famous in history. Okay, so Henry, you like computer games. What's your favorite computer game?
I mostly play Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox, yeah. All right, so Henry, what do you like to do on weekends?
On weekends, just playing with my brother and just eating and playing Monopoly.
And so you're in British Columbia and it's June 2nd now. What's the weather like in British Columbia now? Is it cool or warm or cold?
It just looks foggy.
Foggy. Is it cold? Because I heard in British Columbia it's cold in winter.
It's not winter right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. In summer, it's cold, right?
It's not cold outside. It just
that's
looks
good.
foggy.
Yeah, I mentioned that because my other nephew lived in Seattle, Washington. He says it's cold in winter. All right, let's see. Who else do we have? We have, let's go to Andrew. Andrew, you have that famous beach behind you. So
Yeah.
Andrew, can you tell me in your own words, what is debate? If we use this word debate, what is debate?
Debate is like 2 sides, and
Yeah.
like there's one side agreeing, one side disagreeing.
Yeah,
And yeah.
I'm going to write that down. So this is Andrew. This is a good one. Andrew said, 2 fights, two groups.
2 sides. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 groups of people, or just 2 people, who are fighting with words. They agree or disagree with each other's positions, opinions. Very good. Nice work, Andrew. Now, Andrew, in a debate, do the people have to use good manners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Best to
it-
use.
it's formal.
It's formal. Nice. You got it. You guys, the key word is formal. Formal means good manners. It's a serious thing, right? Now, of course, you can debate with your friend about basketball, computer games, food. If it's just you guys are sitting somewhere at school or after school, it's okay. You don't have to be so formal. You can say, oh, that's crazy. I don't think so. I don't believe that. That's debating, but it's between 2 good friends. But if you're in a high school debate or a junior high school debate, then you have to use that word that Andrew used. He said, it's formal. Thanks, Andrew. That's really wonderful because I went to the Google debate and I changed formal to serious, right? So serious is formal. All right, let's see. Let's ask another person. Lucy, are you there?
Yes.
Hey, Lucy, in a debate, can you tell me the two names of the sides debating each other? Yeah, there's pro and con, or for and against. These mean the same thing, you guys. Pro and con, for, against. And you have first team and then opposing team. Opposing team is going to fight you on everything. It's kind of cool. It's like a computer game. You're fighting each other, but you're not using weapons. You're using good manners and words, right? Okay. And so let me ask, can you do the raise your hand thing on Zoom? How many of you have joined a debate? Can you tell me how many people have joined a debate before at school or in a debate club? Have any of you could do that little hands up thing, and then I'll ask you about that. And it's okay if you haven't joined a debate club or you haven't tried debating. For example,
How do I raise my hand up?
oh, a good question. How do you do the raise hand thing, you guys, on Zoom? Let's see. Raising hand up. Raising hand up. Reactions.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, so Andrew, you got it. Nice, you guys are fast. And Dippo has too. Okay, so you guys have tried debate before. Where did you try debate? Was it a class or in school?
I never did debate before.
Henry hasn't. How about Andrew or Dippo? Have you guys tried debate?
Yeah, I did it in school.
Yeah. Were you good at it, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if the teacher knows you speak good English, does she or he call on you more often to do presentations?
It's called presentation.
Well, I say, this is a good question, Henry. Henry, do you know in Hiroshima, I've lived with British people for the last 32 years. So they say presentation, they say presentation. Also,
It's
Australians.
present.
I know, but you're like presentation. So, Henry, that's really funny. All right. Thank you for pointing that out. Hey, Andrew, do you say presentations or presentations?
Presentation.
Oh, you say presentations. Hey, Andrew, at your school, do you have teachers from America, Canada, or Australia?
They're all British.
Oh, they're all British. So you say presentations. Okay, I'm just laughing because all the British people, I'd say, Brendan, you must do a presentation on Thursday, right? So, okay, presentation, you guys. Andrew, do you go to a Vietnamese school or an international school?
I go to an international school.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so let me ask you guys the next question. Who goes to an international school?
Wait, what?
International school? Henry, that's a school that if you are living in a country like Vietnam, there's a school that's usually a private school, and the students come from other countries. Their mothers and fathers work for foreign companies like a car company or a computer company.
I am. I
Yeah,
am.
so you go to one too in Richmond.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
my school is called General Curry Elementary.
Okay, and so where do the students come from? Can you tell me some places?
India.
Yeah. Now, do the Indian kids do debate, Henry? Because they love to debate. I have a lot of Indian friends, and they debate anything, Henry. And they don't really use good manners. They kind of are angry at each other.
They don't debate.
Oh, they don't.
They don't.
Okay. They don't debate. All right, Andrew, how about you? At your international school, where do the students come from?
Like there are 72 nations. Like they're students from 72 nations.
Wow, that's a big school. What city is that in, Andrew?
Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh, yeah. Can you tell me some of the countries they come from?
Russia, Australia, Germany, Bulgaria.
Wow, cool. So a lot of Eastern Europeans and Europeans. That's interesting. Now, do the German kids speak their English with the German style speaking?
Yeah.
Is it kind of funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a teacher in Taipei, Taiwan last year, and the students were from all different countries, and there was a new boy from England, and so he would say bottle like a bottle of Coca-Cola. He'd say bottle, bottle like that, and all the kids would make fun of him, right? Bottle. Do you have kids who say that, Andrew? Bottle?
Yeah.
No, but water is called water.
So Henry, you know that. So you have kids from British schools in your British countries. Well, from Britain. Henry, you have them in the Richmond school?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way you say water, like a bottle of water, is real London accent. It's really
But
fun.
my whole class, nobody talks British. Only like some other classes.
I know, and what's funny, if you're like a British kid and you go to one of those international schools and you start saying words like bottle of water in the American,
But
they go
yeah.
home and their mom and dad say, oh no, he's speaking like he's from Canada or America. I want a bottle of Coca-Cola, mom, right? It's really funny. Because the reason I know this, you guys, I have cousins who live in Britain. But let me ask Wendy from Hanoi, how are you? Okay, so your microphone just went on. Wendy, you live in Hanoi? Yeah. Oh, we need a little more volume on the microphone, Wendy. If you can adjust. Yeah, the microphone is a little bit breaking up. It could be a Wi-Fi problem, Wendy. So if you can have your mom or your dad check the Wi-Fi. It comes through in small bites, your voice. But don't worry about it. We'll get that fixed, Wendy. Please don't worry about it. Hannah in Ho Chi Minh City, can I talk?
Any language?
Oh, there you go, Wendy. It's sounding better now. You got the microphone to work. All right, Wendy, talk to us, please. So, Wendy, in debate, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're in debate and you're 9 years old, what topics are you interested in debating about? Now, I taught this class in January, February, March. The students always had things that they wanted to talk about. But I'll give you that list in just a second, Wendy. What I want to do there, Henry, can you read this for me? The blue box.
Okay, like that whole entire sentence. Okay,
Yeah.
Getting started with our first debate topic. It's easy. I think all students should eat as many sweets as they can for breakfast. Students should eat chocolate cake, ice cream, and hard candy every morning before going to school. Do you agree with me? How do you say you disagree with me in a formal, serious debate competition with judge giving you points?
Yeah. How would you, Henry, do you agree with me or disagree that kids should eat as many sweets as they can before going to school?
I don't think that's a good idea because when we go to school, we're just gonna eat too many sweets and we'll just get sick and we'll just stay home for like 5 weeks or a month.
All right, it's not bad. It's pretty good. What I would suggest, Henry, you could go like this. You can, before you write, I respectfully disagree with your position, teacher. Yeah.
Teacher.
I don't think that's a good idea. No, that's really good, Henry. If you gave that as a response, that would be a wonderful response. Andrew, you have your hand up. What would you like to add to this discussion, this debate? We're already having a debate about sweets.
I would like to add on to Henry.
Okay, adding on to Henry. Very good, Andrew.
So like, because if you eat like sweets every day and 365 days a school year,
yeah,
then you can get diabetes or something.
Yeah, Andrew, I have diabetes and I ate too many sweets all my life. So that's why I chose this question. The Japanese doctor said, no more sweets, because my wife and I used to eat raspberry cheesecake for breakfast, Andrew. So that's
What?
why
What?
yeah, I know it's crazy. My wife and I are really busy. We're both teachers. So we would stand in the kitchen with our morning coffee at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we would eat a piece of strawberry cheesecake each for about 5 minutes. Then I say, I love you, bye, bye. And then I go off to the train and she goes to the bus to go teach students all day. So finally, yes, and
How long did you do that for? How
Hey,
long
Henry,
did you
this
do
is
that for?
terrible. 25 years of doing that for breakfast. And finally, the Japanese doctor took blood and he said, oh my gosh, your blood is at 220 points. You should be at 100. I had 2 times as much sugar. So no more sweets, Henry. So you guys, if you eat sweets, just eat a little chocolate, right? Because you don't want to damage your body. I damaged my body, you guys. So now
So
I'm
that means-
losing my
Wait, did you lose weight after, or do you?
Yes, I did. This is a great question, Henry. I lost 7 kilograms or 15 pounds. So all my friends said, oh, you look so thin. And I look at pictures of myself from 20 years ago, Henry. I was so fat. It was crazy. I was crazy. I'm embarrassed to look at those old pictures. All right. So Andrew said, I agree with Henry. Because if you eat sweets for a long time,
long period of time.
long period, very nice correction. You said about a year. You guys do know diabetes. You guys, your English is really good. It means your sugar in your blood, your glucose is too high, and that stops your blood from carrying oxygen, and you can damage your fingers, your eyes. It's really bad. That's what it does. Do you guys study chemistry? Andrew, do you study chemistry?
Not yet.
Okay, so your blood
Mine has
has
a hole.
oxygen. Let me ask Hannah. Hannah, do you study biology or chemistry?
Yes, I have studied those.
Yeah, so
No, I didn't.
are you
I actually went
primary
through my
or
hand.
secondary?
I was like here, and I went through my hand.
I'm secondary.
Oh, secondary, yeah. So you study chemistry, biology. So in your blood cells, the red blood cells, there's oxygen. And so what diabetes does, the glucose is too high. The sugar blocks the ability of the blood to have oxygen, O2. And that's why it's really dangerous. It damages other organs. Slowly damage.
Wait. How long if you eat too many sweets, how long does it take you to die from eating?
Oh, I don't know, Henry. It's an interesting question. My father also had diabetes, but he didn't eat sweets. He just had bad diabetes. So when they told him he had diabetes, he was 60 years old and he lived for 14 more years, but he also had heart problems. So Henry, it changes for each person. Each person, it's different, right?
So did he get a heart attack?
Yeah, he had 2 heart attacks. So they had heart surgery. But it took him a long time. I mean, he moved down to Florida where it's really warm with my mother, and he lived about 14 more years. He was really happy though, Henry. He loved Florida because Chicago, our hometown, has terrible winters. Let's ask Dippo. Dippo had some interesting things to say. Hey, Dippo, who is there? Hey, Dippo,
Yeah.
what's your new background? You changed your background.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this sweets in the morning? Is it okay to eat some sweets? I'm going to change the
No.
question. Okay. So do you guys see I changed the question a little bit, right? Because this gives you the ability to say, well, okay. So Dippo, you say no. Definitely not. Can I put the word definitely in there, Dippo?
Yes.
All right. So Dippo, why not?
Because eat too much. Because eat sweet can make me become like you can get you can get diabetes.
Yeah. And then how about your weight? Do you think people eat sweets get really fat?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put the fat option because we did diabetes already. So you guys already have 2 really good points. You have diabetes and getting fat. And if you get fat, you know, I know it's an easy question, Dippo, but if you're fat, what are some of the things you can't do when you get fat?
You
fat-
you can't walk or run.
Right? You can't walk. You guys, let's call it
Oh.
overweight people because fat's kind of mean, you guys. Better to say overweight people. Overweight people can't really walk well. All right, Dippo, what else?
They can jump.
Okay, no basketball for them. All right. How about, you know, if you're really fat, have you seen really fat people, Dippo, or overweight people? It's called obese. Do you guys know that word obese?
Yeah.
Yeah, obese is like unbelievably fat. It's like 100 kilograms too much weight, right? Now we're using kilograms. Henry, in British Columbia, do you use kilograms or pounds? Let's check. Kilograms. Andrew, do you use kilograms or pounds at the international school?
Kilograms.
Kilograms, okay. So like an obese person would be like 275 kilograms. I've seen that before. And so this sounds strange. You said, Dippo said they can't jump. Really obese people, they can't get out of car, get into and out of cars.
No, even if they get in the car, they can't get out of the car because
That's true.
it's a thing. Like if you're fat and you go shopping, you got a bunch of things. How do you fit yourself and a bunch of things in your car?
Oh, great point. All right. So Henry said it's dangerous because you can't even get out of the car. All right. Oh, sorry, my spelling. Or put groceries, you know, you're shopping for food.
So you'll just run out of food and just die because you have no food.
Oh my gosh, Henry. That's really funny.
Why not die of starvation?
It's a good question, Andrew. Like, why not just starve yourself? The terrible thing about diabetes, Andrew, is I have to eat certain foods like vegetables and potatoes and chicken, and I have to do it, start with the vegetables, then eat the chicken and eat potatoes last. If you try to starve yourself and say, I'm going to lose a bunch of weight, you can actually get really sick and go to the hospital. You get so weak, you can't get out of bed. So it's pretty terrible. So yeah, you guys avoid diabetes. Hey, Mia, you're there. I didn't ask you any questions yet. How are you, Mia?
I'm fine.
Mia, you are in Binh Duong.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm
Mia, is that in North Vietnam, the middle of Vietnam, or the south of Vietnam?
I live in the south of Vietnam.
Okay, so how is the weather? Is it hot there?
This is very hot and sometimes rain.
All right. Mia, do you like to read English?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so Mia, can you read the blue part? This is Dippo and Henry. We're talking about all these points. I'll take out Henry's name and Dippo's name. Sorry about, oh, you guys, that's terrible. Let's go back and undo delete because I didn't like that. Okay, can you read this, Mia, for us? It's all the blue part.
Eating too many sweets can make a person fat. Fat people, overweight people can really walk well. They can jump up high. 100 kilogram too much weight. 275 kilogram. They can get into and out of cars easily. Henry, it's dangerous because you can't even get out of the car or put groceries into the car. You might run out of food and die.
Yeah, that last part is interesting. All right, thanks for reading me. I want everyone to have a chance to speak today. So let's go to Leon. Leon, are you there? I talked to you early, but I want you to have a chance to speak.
Yeah,
Hey, Leon, do you know anyone who's really fat?
yeah. They just stay in the bedroom and can't go out because they are really fat.
Wow. Do you have any really fat people at your school?
Yes.
Yeah. And so it's
75 kilograms.
oh, and that's how old? 9 years old?
No, 10 years old.
Yeah, that's really big for 10 years old. Are they strong or just fat?
Just fat
Oh,
and
no.
and he is not tall.
All right. Yeah, so this is a problem. So Andrew, you put your hand up. Would you like to add something, Andrew?
Yeah, there's a science teacher in secondary that I saw him.
Uh,
He just sits in his room and does something on his laptop all day.
and is he a really overweight person?
Yeah, I never see him even walk or something.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. They just don't get any exercise. Okay, so do you guys see what we're doing here is we could take all of this information and create debate questions just from your free talking, which is really wonderful. So I'm going to start it here again. I'll put this little break here. So Andrew just introduced something really interesting about the secondary teacher, the science teacher. Andrew, is he Vietnamese or from a different country?
No, he's like, I think he's from Scotland, I think.
Oh, Scotland. The reason I asked that, Andrew, is because different countries have different foods, and some of the foods make people fatter more. So it used to be that in Asia, the people ate traditional foods like fish and rice and vegetables. They didn't get too fat, but now there are all these places like Burger King, McDonald's, and people are eating that really heavy food, right? So
No, the thing is, like, they eat food that is good, but it makes them fatter.
yes, wait, Henry, you said some people eat food, but they still get fat?
Just like this, I eat a lot, but I don't grow. I'm not even that heavy, so for some reason.
Yeah, you eat a lot of food. What kind of food do you eat?
I mostly I ate like 5 bowls of rice, rice with like some meat. I don't know why.
Not bad, actually. How about vegetables, Henry?
I just add onion to it.
All right.
I only add onion.
Onions are actually really good for your health. Did you guys know that? Traditional countries that eat a lot of onions, like Eastern European, they have less weight and they have less diabetes. So I was surprised to read that. My friend from England gave me that health article. So you guys, here's what would be a good debate question. Is exercise important? Now listen, yes.
Teacher, I have some ideas.
Did you say crucial?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now, you guys, do you see the chat? You guys know how to use the chat. One thing I said is don't spam the chat because these crazy kids got into what they call a pizza war. And they were talking about the best pizzas in Vietnam. And they're supposed to be giving us debate ideas. And they're like, oh no, that pizza place in Ho Chi Minh City is terrible. My cousin went there and got food poisoning. I'm like, oh my God, you guys aren't talking about, like, the question is, does fast food make you fat, right?
Không, mình đang làm giống như discuss key questions.
What, Henry?
Teacher, I have some idea.
Okay, give me an idea. I'll put it in chat. Are you guys looking at chat? So put on your chat box.
I see someone eats too much sweet candy, but they not fat. They are still thin.
This is interesting, Leon. My sister is like that. She can eat chocolate cake and she never gets fat. So like, my family's weird. Some of us get diabetes, others don't. So Leon, I'm going to put yours in chat. Never get fat. So it's a really good point, you know. All right, you guys, do you see the chat? So we put Leon there. People who eat too many sweets who never get fat, right? Now, another topic Andrew mentioned, these people can't even walk. You play basketball, Andrew. We could say, as a debate thing, the importance of exercise. Andrew, how important do you think exercise is? Should you do exercises every day, Andrew? Is Andrew there? Oh, Andrew, your microphone went out. Andrew, are you there? Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, you play basketball every day?
Yeah.
All right. So can you give us some information why exercise is important?
Because wait, I just forgot what to say.
Okay. Now you guys, in this class, do you guys want a little bit of homework? Like 1 minute, make a video of you speaking on a topic for tonight, for our first, not tonight, but this week's first homework. It's just 1 minute. Can you guys do a topic? Do you see in the chat why exercise is important? Because we already discussed sweets. That's just an easy one. That's why I put a big, delicious chocolate cake. But can you give me some ideas of why exercise is important? And that's why I said you can put this in chat. And if you put it in chat, then I'll write it in this main document here. And then the homework is for 1 minute, just speak. You don't have to write, you guys. Just speak a video or an audio clip of why exercise is important. And this is because it helps you get ready for debate, right? Now, remember, for this homework, I'm not going to say, you are right, you are wrong. I will just give you general comments like you have a good speaking voice, you have good ideas, your ideas are organized. Okay, that's good. Leon said exercise.
Wait, how do I make a recording? Because I don't record.
Well, Henry, did your dad help you with the headphone setup?
Yes.
Yeah, then he could probably help you do a quick 1 minute video or 1 minute audio with your headset and your earphones. And then when you finish the homework, put the file in the YALO thing, right?
What
Okay,
yellow?
let's see. Wait a minute now. We have to be careful with this because Dippo, did you get this from AI? This is such a perfect answer. Dippo, this is AI because it's phrased so beautifully. You guys use AI just a little bit, right? In English, you say use it sparingly. I mean, it's okay, Dippo, if you could memorize this for a debate competition, it's excellent. But remember, if you're in a debate and you have judges there and they see you look at your computer and you stand up and you say exactly that, they're going to say, oh, minus points for using AI, right? You'll get in trouble. So I got to put this in quotations, you guys. This is what Dippo, you wrote this, so now you have to speak this, okay? So here you go. Everybody, here's Dippo speaking what he just wrote here. Go ahead and read it, Dippo, because it's good language.
Okay. Exercise is important to physical health, longevity, stamina, and mood, and more. Exercise can improve your muscle strength and endurance, and make your cardiovascular system work more efficiently. Exercise also delivers oxygen and nutrients to your vital organs and tissue, and help you have more energy to tackle daily chores. You can exercise regardless of your sex, age, or physical ability.
Nice work. It's good reading. Thank you, Dippo. And it gives the students some ideas. And Andrew just wrote something in here we're going to talk about in just a second. Interesting, Andrew, what you've written here is actually one of the lessons in debate, how to do a source where you get a professional source that you can use in your debate or your writing papers. Andrew, you're only 11 years old. Did you learn that at the international school to use sources?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good you learned that so early. You use Harvard Health, which is an online resource. It's Harvard University, so you know it's going to be good, right? Andrew, can you read this one?
According to Harvard Health, active children are more likely to have parents who encourage them to be that way. This shows that their parents are more caring about their children's health.
Nice work, Andrew. So yeah, I've seen this, since I was a child. I would see mothers and fathers on bicycles in my neighborhood, and the little kids who are sometimes only 4 or 5 years old would follow behind them on their own bicycles. And I would see them riding from May all the way to about September. But then Chicago gets really cold in winter, Andrew. So people stay inside and they don't get as much exercise. So the big joke is like when you first go to the beach in Chicago on May 1st, everyone looks really fat and they look really white because they stayed inside all winter. But as soon as good weather comes, you see children exercising with their moms and dads. So it's a really good statement, Andrew. It's excellent. So you guys, what that is called in debate is like giving a source, the Harvard Health, and that's really important in your debate. I'll give you more examples of that later. Okay, and let's see, Dippo got another one there. Dippo, now I want to show you something, and the rest of you, for Hannah and Min and Wendy and T and Lucy. If you take something from AI, I'm going to highlight this one more time. And this is actually really good, Dippo, but what we want to do for a school paper or for a debate is we have to change the language a little bit. The ideas here are really good, but you want to make them your own ideas so you don't get caught by the teacher for copying. So Dippo, this first part is excellent. Exercise is important for physical health. Okay, that's excellent. But this longevity means living a long life. So we could change that to living a long life. So we break longevity down into living a long life. Stamina, body strength, right? Emotions, change mood to emotions and more. So Dippo, do you see if you gave that to your teacher and they did a internet check to see if you copied that? The chances are they won't because you changed most of these words, right? So that's really important. Exercise. So change exercise, working out. We're going to change it. Working out or sports might improve
your muscle strength.
Yeah, how can we change muscle strength?
Your
Do you see how I just did that? So now they can't catch you. Right? I shouldn't be teaching you these tricks, but it's important. And ability
to
endurance. The word is endurance.
Endurance what?
Endurance means keep going at a fast pace in sports. Or things like walking.
Like walking, running.
Yeah. Nice. And then etc. You guys, by the way, the students in Vietnam, you guys go like this. You go ... That's only good for text messaging. As Lucy, you remember, change ... to etc. or and so on, right? I got to ask, Andrew, you're in an international school? And so, Andrew, do the students do that ... thing? And do the teachers say, don't do the ...
No.
They don't? They don't correct that?
No. The students only use those when like text messages.
Yeah. If you did ... in a paper, would the teacher say, no, you can't do that? See, because the students do it in my class, they go ... And so you guys don't do the ... in English classes. It's for text messaging only. It's only for friends. You guys should use etc. or and so on. All right. Henry, did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only know like and so on.
Now in your school in Richmond, can you do that to mean and so on?
I instead of putting and so on, I just put a dot because I just put one little tiny dot at the bottom because I'm a little bit lazy.
You use the ...
No, I just put one dot.
Oh, just okay. That's just a period. That's okay, Henry. Just ... All right. But you guys try to say and so on or etc. in both your speaking debate and your writing papers. Okay, I just want to do a little bit more on this. We did running. Oh, here's this big one. Make your cardiovascular system work. Exercise
Exercise
can
can
improve.
really improve your health.
Well, especially your boom, 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 boom.
Strength.
Well, what's this? Doink, 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 doink.
I don't know what that is.
My heart. Okay.
Oh.
And there you go. So take away cardiovascular system. It's a great word, Dippo, but for a paper or something, if you don't want to get caught on copying from the internet, change cardiovascular to your heart and lungs. Heart, lungs, and circulation. Heart, lungs, and circulation. Okay. And exercise delivers oxygen and nutrient. Okay. Strong exercise improves your body's ability.
Your body's ability to run.
Well, do you see that magic word there, Mr. Henry? Oxygen?
Yeah, I know oxygen. If you don't have oxygen, you die.
Exactly. Carry oxygen to your body tissues.
Why not deliver oxygen?
Deliver.
Deliver?
Yeah,
Did you know what? Yeah, you guys, your blood, you call it an oxygen delivery system. That's how some doctors describe it. I know it sounds strange, like Amazon.com just delivered a new package to my house, but blood actually delivers oxygen to your blood, to your body's tissues, right? Okay. Who wrote? Andrew said it's too informal. Pulse to deliver oxygen. Very good, Andrew. Too informal. Exercise can help prevent excess weight gain. Dippo, this is very good. Basically consistent. Yeah, nice word. I think exercise in the morning, sunshine, vitamin C. That's from Leon. Leon, nice. I'm going to copy this. And we just have to make one little change here, Leon. We're going to write. Leon wrote right. I think, or no, let's do debate. In my opinion, because this is a debate class, you guys. In my opinion. Yeah. So we're going to do
opinion. I think exercise in the morning because you have sunshine and have vitamin C.
Yeah. And we're going to use we. Try to
But if you go outside, mostly people wake up early, like 5 a.m. when it's low nighttime.
Okay. What do you guys think? I changed Leon's thing a little bit. Leon, vitamin C, I think sunshine creates vitamin D, though, on your skin. So I'm not sure about vitamin C, but I know vitamin D is what you get when you get sunshine on your skin. Did you guys know that? All right, Andrew, question, please.
I think
the microphone went out, Andrew. Andrew is silently speaking. Hello, Andrew. Andrew, you can type it in. You're a good text messenger.
I think part because you have that in my opinion already.
Oh, I already had it. Which one was that, Andrew?
Like that one, that sentence you're writing.
Yeah. Okay, good work. All right. Let's check with some other students who want a chance to say stuff. Hey, Min, what can you tell us about exercise and eating? Hello, Min. Mr. Min. Hong Min.
Wait, who is it?
There we go. I have to hit the ask to unmute button. Hello, Min. Are you with us?
Wait, who's Min?
Min's right here. Do you guys see? He was talking in the beginning of class, but now we can't hear him. Maybe Min had. Hey, Min, are you there?
I think he went somewhere.
Oh, no, he's there. You can see him. Hello, Min. But he's having difficulty with his microphone. Wendy, can I talk to you?
I think Wendy.
Oh, there's Min. Hey, Min and Wendy, we'll talk to both of you, Hanoi and Hong Min. Do you guys get sports or exercise every day?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what sports do you do? Every morning. Something every morning. All right. We can't really hear Wendy. How about Hong Min? Can you talk? Min?
Yeah.
Hey, Min, what kind of sports or exercise do you do?
Sometimes I do basketball.
Okay. And this is
I play basketball at Saturday and Saturday.
okay on Saturdays and Sundays.
But I only practice basketball on Saturdays and Sundays in the summer holiday. And
Okay.
when out of summer holiday, I practice basketball in Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay. All right. So how many minutes do you play? Like 1 hour, half an hour?
2 hours.
2 hours. That's great. Endurance. You guys, we introduced that word endurance. It means for a long time. Endurance.
Long time.
Yeah.
I used to do soccer and soccer practice, but I don't do it anymore.
How many hours did you play, Henry?
I think it was 1 hour and 30 minutes.
1 hour. Okay. How about Wendy? Wendy, can you put your answer in the chat? Because then I can share your
like put my answer in the chat.
Henry and also Wendy. Wendy, can you also put your answer in the chat? And then now,
Okay.
because I left Wendy open, I feel bad about that. Because Wendy, there was something wrong with your microphone. It was some of the words I can understand, but then I couldn't understand others. So if you just put that in the chat, just type a quick answer, then I promise I'll put it in a thing. Because I want everyone to get a chance to, share your information with the class. Hey, Lucy, can you also put an answer in the chat about sports and exercise? Or you can talk to us, Lucy.
I sent it in the chat.
Okay, here's Lucy. Lucy, do you play sports?
Yes,
What do you play?
I like badminton and basketball.
Oh, that's right, badminton. Are you a good badminton player?
Yes,
I'm terrible at badminton, Lucy. I can't hit that little thing. It makes me crazy. How often do you play?
always.
Always, as much as I can. Oh yeah, you call it the shuttle, Andrew. Yeah, that's the British. They call it the shuttlecock. The Americans call it the birdie, right? So we have 2 words for that little red tipped ball. It's called birdie in American English, but in British English, it's called shuttlecock. And there's some really expensive shuttlecocks. I'll show you that. All right, listen, we have just about a minute to go. So listen, I want to give you homework because the old teacher last year didn't give any homework. And then I talked to Ms. Duke, our program director, and she said, the parents really like that you give homework, Brendan. So you guys, please don't hate me. Don't say, why did you tell us that, right? Listen, debate the homework. I got to share a secret with you. It's kind of easy. Just organize your thoughts, maybe type a quick paragraph on
Wait, so I write a topic about something. So can it be a topic about health like this?
Absolutely. Nice work, Henry. So your topic, your first topic, this is wonderful. Thank you, Henry. Topic, health. That can be the food you eat or the exercise you get. Now, if you do both, maybe it's going to be really long. It's going to keep going, right? And so what you want to do is choose just sports or just choose food. Andrew says, when do we get a debate essay homework? When do we get to debate essay? Well, Andrew, the first class, I want to get you guys to start thinking about ideas. It's just like writing, ideas to support your thing. Oh, okay. Quickly, Wendy wrote skip. I skip every morning. Very nice, Wendy. Okay, skipping is difficult. Skip, yeah. My PE teacher used to make me.
I don't like skipping because it's like this. When I jump, like the person, like they do it the same time exactly when I jump.
I know, and it's hard coordination, Henry. So skipping, you need, I'm going to put the word here, body coordination But now this is interesting, Andrew, also body coordination, your body balance, exercise can help your body balance as well. Do you know my nephew who lived in Seattle? He can't ride a bicycle. He's 39 years old. His whole life, his balance in his brain is so bad, he can't ride a bicycle. And it's really sad. And I never make fun of him. Some weird thing, Andrew, in his brain. They actually did a brain scan last year. And finally, a doctor said, you can't ride a bicycle because you have this part of your brain isn't balancing your body. And he said, some people, like 2% of the world's people, have the same problem you do. It's not serious. It's not like he's going to die. He just never got the part of his brain that does balance, which I think is the Abdullah thing in the back of your brain. His isn't too well developed, so his bicycle balance is not so good. It's crazy, but you'll see it sometimes. All right. So Henry said, what about health in general? And you guys, or Andrew said health in general. This is wonderful because now you guys are narrowing down the topic. You can now choose exercise or eating healthy. You decide, okay?
Exercise, like any sports that we do, like soccer, basketball, hockey.
Yes. And tell me in a video presentation why it's good. Now listen, if you can't get your video to work or you can't make an audio message, then write down a paragraph on Microsoft Word, or you can actually put the paragraph in Yalo for our debate group. And then next week, all you have to do is just speak.
Wait, what's Yalo?
Yalo is the main, it's pronounced Z-A-L-O. So Zalo in English, Henry, is Yalo. Yeah. Andrew, do you call it Zalo or Yalo?
Zalo.
Zalo, yeah. Foreigners call it Zalo. Dippo, do you call it Zalo or Yalo?
Zalo.
Zalo. Okay, you guys use the Z. Okay, because all these students said, Brendan, don't call it Yalo. Don't call it Zalo. It's Yalo, right? Because the Z in Vietnamese is ya. So this is.
There's a Zalo group. There is.
I speak English.
I know. So Henry, ask your dad. Dad, do you say Yalo or Zalo? All right, so let's call it Zalo in this class. So go to Zalo to put your homework in there. It's our main chat group for this class.
Zalo?
Zalo.
I'm not in that group.
But I don't see the Zalo group.
I'm not in that group.
So listen, do you see I'm pasting this? I'm now copying this. I'm going to paste this into Zalo so you can see. And if you check Zalo now, because some of you already know where Zalo is and how to use it. So I
never used Zalo before.
It's kind of fun. It's better than the Japanese line that I use, and it's better than Facebook messaging. Zalo is made in Vietnam, and it's pretty advanced, you guys. So there it is. I just put it in Zalo. All right.
Wait, so I basically don't understand it because I only know like a little. I really understand it.
Henry, ask your dad for some help on to get into Zalo because we do most of our information there, right? Okay, so I'm gonna write the homework one more time. So if your mom or dad said, what's the homework? I'll put it clearly in there for you guys to see it. All right, let's finish for today. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much. And I think that the chat is really important because if some students said, well, I really didn't get a chance to speak too much, listen, put your idea in chat, and then I promise I will call on you directly, and then you can talk to the other students, all right? But just be careful of microphone problems. If I skipped over you, I didn't hear the microphone so well. So it's not because I didn't like your response, it's just that I couldn't understand your microphone talking, right? So I'm sorry about that. All right, I hope you enjoyed our first class, and I promise we're going to get more of you talking because this is a debate class. If your mom or dad said, hey, you didn't speak so much, of course, we're going to get you speaking. I promise. This is just our first class. Okay?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
What?
How many people are doing
this class? Okay,
yeah.
let me stop the share and we look at the number. There are 12 students today. So 12 is a really good number, you guys. 12. It could be
I thought there was 11.
I know, but I'm the teacher, so that makes 13. So I think we got 12. It's a good sized number. More students might join next week. So this is why I start slowly with the class with an easy topic for
Wait, do
debate.
tomorrow we do this? Do tomorrow we do it?
Tomorrow, I'm not sure. I have to check the schedule. It could be once a week, Henry, but we'll have to check with Ms. Duke, okay? I
Who's Ms.
promise. Yeah, Ms. Duke is the president of the organization. All right. All right, you guys, can I say goodbye to you? Goodbye to Lucy. Goodbye to Wendy and Hannah. And bye-bye, Mia. Good to see you, T. Good to see you. Tuan Hong, good to see you. Henry, nice to see you. And Andrew. And Dippo and Wendy and
Bye, teacher.
Lucy. Bye-bye, you guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. I really enjoyed the
See you
class.
next week.
Bye-bye, Min. You guys did a great job. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye-bye, Dippo.
Bye
and Hannah.
bye.
Bye bye.
Homework. Bye-bye. See you guys.